Hello, Virginia United Methodist. I'm Bishop Sue Haupert-Johnson, and I am here to say I am so excited to see you at annual conference in Harrisonburg for the first time ever at the Atlantic Union Bank Center. It is a brand new venue. It has lots of room. It's accessible. It has great visual capability. It has great Wi-Fi. Yay! We can all celebrate that. And it'll just be nice to be in a college town, in a new place, and so we get to make new memories in Harrisonburg this year. I'm very excited too at the lineup of folks we have coming, our guests this year. One is my dear friend Candace Lewis. Reverend Dr. Candace Lewis is the head of Gammon Theological Seminary, and Candace and I were ordained at the same time. We are old friends, and she's going to come lead us in our service of licensing, commissioning, and ordination, and in our Juneteenth service, so I'm excited about that. Also, David McAllister Wilson, the just retired president of Wesley Theological Seminary, is going to honor us by preaching the memorial service. It's our tradition to have one of our retirees preach that service, and I'm so glad he agreed to do that. And then Doctor, one of our key lay leaders in the United Methodist Church, Ashley Bogan, is the General Secretary of the Commission on Archives and History of the United Methodist Church, and she's going to come and teach us and lead us and talk to us about the early Methodist movement, and that is our focus this time. Whenever I talk about annual conference, I have to add that we've come to think of annual conference as a bunch of business, and I don't understand annual conference that way at all. It makes sense when you think about what annual conference used to be, when they only had telephones and snail mail and they had to give all the reports of the annual conference. A lot of that reporting we now do through our workbook and online. We have instant communication with you, so I think we can return to what John Wesley saw was the heart of annual conferencing, which is conferencing. So we fellowship, we renew our friendships, we make new friends, and I think the value of annual conference, the most important part, is talking to others. What's going on in your churches? What's working? What's not? What are we learning? Where do we sense the Holy Spirit? That conferencing and time of fellowship, to me, is the reason we gather. And it's a big reason why we don't schedule the evenings. I don't know about you, but nothing is worse than eating dinner fast and then having to rush to another business session. So I want you to see the real business of annual conference is relational, getting to know each other, making friends, working together, and seeing what God is teaching us as the people called Methodist. I just came back from 10 days in England as we explored our Methodist roots with the ordinands, and I think that it'll be a great annual conference as we focus on what is our identity. What do we learn from these early Methodists, and what did they want to do to revive the church and to revive their country? And so we're going to talk about that at annual conference this year. One thing I've heard is that people don't see enough of me. Well, if you want to see a lot of me, I have two suggestions. Go to our website, and there are two series of lessons I'd love for you to explore, whether it's this summer or the fall with a group. The first one is called Soul Feast. Martha Stokes and I kicked that off, and that is the internal work of the Holy Spirit that Methodists have used forever to draw closer to God and to each other. So I invite you. Each session is about an hour. The book is Soul Feast by Marjorie Thompson. I invite you to go through that and deepen your spiritual roots and deepen your internal connection to the Holy Spirit. The other thing that's online now that I'm really proud of is a series called Wesleyan Ways. And this focuses on what makes us unique as Methodists. What are our emphases? And we have great guests. Each one is about an hour long. There's a study guide with each one, so you don't even need a book. You could meet with 3 friends, or you could do it yourself and work through the study guide. But that series, Soul Feast and Wesleyan Ways, if you want to be prepared for annual conference, if you want to grow your faith and understand who we are as Methodists even more, that's a great way to learn more. And also, if you want to see me on a regular basis, you could do that every week. So I invite you to do that. Until then, I look forward to seeing you in Harrisonburg. I look forward, man, nothing I love more than annual conference. I think it's just a great time and a time to really say, this is what we're doing, this is what we're proud of, this is what we can do better, and this is what we think God is calling us to do. So come expectantly, come joyfully, come anticipating a new location, and I can't wait to see you in Harrisonburg.